The fake news part 3. The other is that it has increased the possibility of elections being manipulated by special interest and foreign powers. Misinformation was a key theme of the recent US election, in which Hillary Clinton was demonized daily, often without any factual basis in both new and established right wing outlets. It is worth noting that online sources are less influential in France and Germany than they are in US. According to a Reuters Institute survey in France, 10% of the people use social media as their main source of news and 21% other online sources. In Germany, the figures are 6 and 19%. By comparison, in the US, 15% use social media and their main source of news, and 27% on the internet. But the problem is not limited to online news, and in any case, a small number of misled voters could tip the balance in a tight election race. In German election, for example, current polls put the liberal FDP very close to the 5% threshold above which it would gain representation in the German parliament. Were the FDP to get into the parliament, current Chancellor Angela Merkel will most likely only be able to form a coalition with the Social Democrats. But were the FDP to remain outside the parliament, Merkel would also choose a coalition with Green Party, strengthening her chances of staying in power. Well targeted misinformation relating to the FDP might therefore be able to tip the balance of the overall election results. Bringing back truth. It is time to recognize that the integrity of information about current events and persons of public interest is part of the critical infrastructure of liberal democracies. If that infrastructure is compromised, the stability of the political system and the liberal democracy itself is threatened. Attacks on information integrity are therefore national security problems, and national security problems require a distinct response from domestic issues. Of course, labeling something a national security problem does not obviate civil liberty concerns. It would be worse than foolish to destroy liberal democracy in order to save it. But the label does highlight the severity of the threat, and it suggests that difficult compromises and previously inconceivable regulatory effects need to be considered. The question, therefore, is how can liberal societies protect against the erosions of truth while maintaining freedom of expression? There are no easy solutions, but a few possibilities present themselves. There are no easy solutions, but a few possibilities present themselves. And they are: number one, establishing a correction mechanism; number two, increasing transparency; number three, encouraging quality journalism; number four, more information education. So, if we can employ measures such as to establish correct mechanism, to increase transparency, to encourage quality journalism, and to have more information education, we can certainly cure the problem.